Gamers. Modern Gaming Has No Soul by Retro Sofa. Either way, we're going to have a good time, chat, because either it will be, modern gaming just sucks, there's no soul, or it will actually be an interesting dissection into why video games, why they actually don't have soul. Is there anything interesting? Like, is there any sort of conversations you can have? Let's have a look and see what ends up being the case. So, without further ado, take it away, Mr. Retro Sofa.
Hi, I'm Bill, and I freaking...
Bill! Oh my god, Bill! Oh, lords. Bill Jumpscare, I gotta turn you up in my headphones, broski. I like the shirt. Hey, listen, as a fellow Hawaiian shirt Andy, big fan of the shirt. Loving all the retro stuff, although it doesn't bode well for your chances of it being my father masterclass. I do like the shirt, though. I'm a big fan of the shirt. Continue.
Love video games.
So do I!
Look, here's a video game. Here's another video game.
Oh,
here's another video.
Is that the Game & Watch? Like, oh no, is that the Game Boy Micro, actually, back there? That's actually kind of sick.
Game. I have 3 video games.
3 video games?
And I'm not saying that just to show off. It's to prove to you my credentials as someone who absolutely loves video games. Even my cat loves video games. Say something. Go on, say something. Gotta keep up the energy. Say something. Say something about how you love video games. Go on. God, don't ruin the intro, Minerva. Anyway, I absolutely love video games.
Listen, cat mentioned there for gamers.
So when I tell you I'm also fiercely critical of video games, you don't misunderstand me and think I hate them. Grr, video games, right? Not me. I'm a lover, not a hater. But the funny thing is, I have been accused of promulgating rage in the past. So let's talk about all
people online gamers?
that. The crazy mess we're in with video games, the industry, critique of video games, and what we can do about it. What can possibly go wrong?
I don't know. I mean, a lot can go wrong in all fairness, but... From bobcats to fat cats, the retro... I need an intro. Gamers, hang on, where is it? Welcome to So Musty, gamers. Welcome to So Musty.
I don't need to tell you watching this that video games are art. Since 2008, even Germany agrees. Art criticism is as old as art, whether you're criticising, for example, Bubsy in Claws Encounters of the Third Kind. I have a great fondness for this game because I'm a cat person and Bubsy's a sweetie, and I don't find him all that annoying. Mostly.
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go...
I will admit that having to hear his comedy quip every time the level restarts is solid incentive to not die. I had this game as a kid and I didn't get far in it, but I played it a lot, and I remember enjoying it until I got the Sonic games. The presentation of this game is absolute...
one of the things that I've not really seen too many people talk about is how back in the day, it was not an uncommon experience to get a game as a kid, realize it was too hard and just stop playing altogether. Like, honestly. Like, I imagine obviously that happened with the Zoomers as well, but like, with the amount of like in-game tools to help you, YouTube and stuff, like, it was not uncommon back in the day to just get a game and be like, this shit was too hard. But then there's nothing you could do. There's literally nothing you could do. You have to either keep playing it and hoping that you got good, or just, like, eat shit. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things. So, like, even he said it. Like, he just played it. It's definitely much, much less of an issue right now. But, man, back then it was just like, that's just so funny to me. The idea that you could pay for a full-price game, get stuck because you weren't good enough, but, like, you couldn't afford... Your mum wouldn't buy you a magazine. You couldn't go on the internet because there's nothing in your house. Bruv, that's just fun. It's just like, oh, sorry, Eagle. That's the side about it. It's so funny to me.
Fantastic. Graphics and sound. I love this game. It's not a good game, though. Do not play it. It wants you to go fast, but if you do, you die instantly, whether horizontally or vertically.
Shouldn't that be fearless? Uh-oh.
The momentum is cool, but lacks the fluidity and control of other momentum platformers, Sonic obviously, and Bubsy's kind of tricky to control. Level design is just bad. It doesn't guide you very well, it's not cohesive, and exploring the levels feels kind of dull. It's all very samey. This level's the worst, where you jump up a bunch of identical looking platforms on identical looking trees, only to blind jump onto other identical looking platforms on other identical looking trees. What are we even doing here? At times, Bubsy doesn't feel deliberately designed. It feels like it simply popped into being with no guidance or purpose.
Yeah, it's like, just imagine if 2D Sonic had full damage. Good lord. Wait, am I misremembering in that there was a beta build where there was full damage? I don't know, man. I don't. Terrible idea, honestly. What were they thinking?
Also, because one hit kills you, you're incentivized not to explore. Too often in this game, I think, I'm not going in there. That looks dangerous. And that's not fun. You get plenty of lives, sure, but every time Bubsy dies, well, you have to hear the voice clip again.
More like a bridge too short.
And then you go back to the start of the level or to the last checkpoint. Anyway, I only played the first few levels. This isn't an in-depth review of Bubsy. Besides, if you know how to make video games, you're putting your best foot forward, right? From 1-1 in Super Mario Bros. Or Green Hill Zone in Sonic the Hedgehog. So I can assume, anyway, that this is the best Bubsy has to offer. And it is, at best, rubbish. I can say that though and still love it because look at his little face. I got a comment on my Doom 2 video, wherein I'm very critical of another game I love, maybe even more than Bubsy, saying the following. Stupid! Bitching about QOL issues and levels, the design on one of her first FPS games and studio who basically started FPS genre. All of this was new, even on Doom 2, but many levels designed in Doom 1 were a bit better. It's like reviewing first cars, pointing out they have shit-thin tyres. I'm not going to put that person on blast, but pro tip comment.
You should have. No, you should have. You should have. You should have. Put them on blast. Hey, they ruined your day by sending you a shitty message. Ruin their day by putting them on blast, okay? Dog shit, get it, okay? Listen, you remember the old internet. That's how we used to do it back then. No, none of this Zoomer internet, okay? All right?
Commentators, starting a comment with stupid,
at least he showed.
Stop, isn't your best way to make friends. But nonetheless, it was an interesting comment this person was making. I don't know if the first cars often get reviewed or if they had shit-thin tyres, but what they're saying is that video game creators have honed their craft and got better materials and better tools and better design principles since then. So it's unfair to judge retro games by the same standards as we judge a game made and released today. I can give you, off the top of my head, 3 reasons why it's not. Pac-Man, Space Invaders, and Bubsy. Sorry, not Bubsy, Doom. Because fundamentally great game design never ages. The original Doom, as well as Pac-Man and Space Invaders, are still super fun to play today. You might not spend as long on them as you do on a modern AAA title. Here, I'll show you how much time I've spent on Baldur's Gate 3 at time of editing. But you will enjoy yourself. You'll come away from an experience of playing Pac-Man feeling good about yourself and the world in general because it is just joyful.
I'll be real with you, video man. Original Pac-Man is just kind of boring. I played like 2 levels and I'm bored. Now, Pac-Man Championship Edition Deluxe. Oh man, can I play that game again? I'm gonna reinstall that game tonight and just beat that game again because that game is really fucking fun. I just imagine Pac-Man chat, but like on fucking steroids, and that's Pac-Man Championship Edition. I'm gonna show you some. Oh, Championship Edition 2. That's what it is. Let's see. Hang on. Where is it? Like hang on, it's got this kicking synthy soundtrack, do you know what I mean? And then they get into the level and it starts off really simple. You get dope in the game, it's like this techno music, and you jump from level to level, and then there's like ghosts, and there's like mini ghosts you can get along the way. And you jump from level to level, gamers. And then there's kick-ass techno music playing the entire time. Now this is fucking Pac-Man. And then the game is at the end of every level. It does a thing. It does the coolest thing ever. So you're grabbing mini ghosts to attach to the big ghost, right? And then when you get the big, and then towards the end, that's when you get the power pellet. That's when you get the power pellet. And then and then you can finally eat them. And then when you eat them, it does And then all the mini ghosts attached to the other ghosts, so now the other ghosts are even bigger. You see? The other ghosts are getting even bigger now. So it's even bigger. And then all those mini ghosts are going to go to the final one for one big final hit. Then boom, next level. Grab the next level, baby. Let's fucking go. No, you have to grab the thing. Grab the thing. You're going to die, bro. Grab the thing. You're supposed to grab the thing, broski. There we go, next level. Next level, let's go. Hey, I'm telling you, now this is fucking Pac-Man, okay? OG Pac-Man, boring. Boring. I love this. I love Pac-Man Championship Edition too, okay? But old Pac-Man is kind of neat. It's boring, man. I want my fucking serotonin crack-filled Pac-Man, okay?
It's the beautifully designed maze and the different personalities of the ghosts that make Pac-Man what it is. And in Space Invaders, it's the increasing speed, the greatest programming accident that ever was. You probably know about this, but Tomohiro Nishikado single-handedly created Space Invaders. Not just the program, but the hardware to run it. Pretty incredible feat. He noticed, though, that when there were more enemies on screen, they moved more slowly than he'd intended because the hardware was chugging a bit. Then, as he killed aliens, they sped up to the intended speed. He decided to keep this effect and make it deliberate, saying it added more thrills to the game. This accident is widely credited with creating what we now know as a difficulty curve.
That's actually really interesting. I actually didn't know that. That's actually a really interesting fun fact, Mr. Retro Surfer.
This accident is what made the game incredibly...
I'm still not sure what this has to do with modern gaming, though. I'm guessing the whole point of this is he's going to talk about old games and what made them cool, and he's going to talk about modern games and what makes them suck. That's probably what we're getting at. So I'm invested. You've intrigued me enough to be invested in your wild ride, brother. Let's go.
Addictive, even causing a coin shortage in Japan, and why the game is still great to play today. Even accidentally great game design lasts forever. The original Doom as well, of course. It nailed it. The weapon and enemy balancing is so perfect, and the early rules of FPS level design established by John Romero during Doom's development made the map super fun to blast through, even more than Doom 2, and you can watch my video about it to find more about that. Bubsy was well...
I'm not gonna lie, one of my favorite things about the original Doom, I played a bit of it, I don't think I ever finished it, it's the fucking fuck-ass guy at the bottom. There's the Doom guy at the bottom of the screen. Like, your health meter isn't just like a... Like, you get a health meter there, but you just get a guy just going like... You know? It's literally live Doom guy reaction. Probably one of my favorite additions. I don't know why they added it, but it's probably one of my favorite things added to any video game.
Through, even more than Doom 2.
It's one of the things I loved about like Pizza Time. Pizza Time? Fucking Pizza Tower. It's called a Pizza Time.
Oh my god!
Yeah, look, big fan. Oh, why on?
Placing my bets right now. He's gonna say woke.
No, I believe it. Listen, I believe in Retro, so he might be old, but like I believe in him. Okay, I believe in him. He's gonna be. I believe this video is gonna be good. So far, I like this video. He's gonna bring it back. Trust me.
And you can watch my video about it to find more about that. Bubsy was well received when it first came out. Total gave it 81%, saying it's better than Sonic, because of course they did. Concluding, in all, Bubsy is a good, solid platform game with generally good gameplay, but it's not the world beater we've all been expecting. Although it starts off hard and stays that way, it's not a huge game and won't take long to complete. And even Bubsy's best mate wouldn't call him original.
Well, I'm just looking at this little thing here. Pratt's down thumbs suffers from the old too flippin' easy syndrome. You'll finish it in no time at all. I'm guessing, is this like what a troll would say or something? I don't know what I'm more enamored with this little box here, if I'm being honest, chat.
It's better than Sonic, but it's definitely not a Mario beater. Your bias is showing, James. He also called it too flipping easy.
Did it? Oh, he called it too flipping easy. Really?
But you take out the points about which he is objectively wrong, and you still have a subjective 81% rating for the Bobcat. Nintendo Magazine's system was only slightly more critical, giving the game 79%. A high rating indeed, saying, it's a solid effort form accolade that looks and sounds impressive.
Solid form... Minor spelling mistake. You lose.
But is only just above average where it matters most.
I'm talking downtown.
But even the magazine that would later morph into official Nintendo Magazine didn't claim Bubsy was better than Sonic. James, you incredible buffoon. Actually, shout out to Paul and Andy from Nintendo Magazine System, who gave much more critical opinions of the game contrary to the magazine's main review. Andy found the game itself to be a little on the frustrating side. The early levels are easy enough, but later on I found it just too easy to jump or sail straight into an unseen enemy. Granted, it's possible to stop and look up or down, but for a game that boasts speed to rival that of Blue Hedgehog's, do you really want to be stopping every few steps to check for baddies? Paul is even more critical, saying, rather like a well-written book with a dull plot or brilliantly composed song with no feeling, Bubsy simply isn't a great game. Ooh. Paul, I love your criticism of Bubsy almost as much as I love Bubsy. Not only have you hit the nail on the head with this game, you also explained in July 1993 why AI art is always going to be terrible. More relevant to this video though, this is a great example of games critique being compared to critiques of other art forms. And that's another problem with that comment comparing critique of old retro games to critique of classic cars, is that cars aren't art. Besides, nobody's really driving old cars around today. And by that I mean really old cars, like 1920s when cars were new, and expecting those cars to perform like modern vehicles.
True.
You can have that expectation of retro games, however.
Oh, gamers, he's bringing it back. He brought it back. Gamers, he brought it back. He made it all wrap around.
Not necessarily graphically, though I'd argue that Space Invaders has a timeless graphical design that looks exactly as good as it needs to for the gameplay to shine. But certainly overall as an experience, a lot of retro games hold up. I don't play retro games because I'm a nostalgic weirdo with strange opinions and no friends.
I'll be your friend, Retro Sofa.
Although, just so happens. No, I play retro games because they're good. These are good. But it's also not just because I like my nostalgia cortex being tickled. Growing up, I knew nothing of Mega Man or the Metroid series. And those are some of my favourite games now. It's also why I didn't play Bubsy through to the end for this video. Life's too short. Fact is, I want to spend a lot of my time...
I mean, in all fairness, I can't... Listen, I'm not going to lie. I like... Guys, I'm not going to lie. I want to say it. I like this guy's vibes, okay? He's English, therefore, okay? I like his vibes. Okay? At least he's a bit self-aware as well. Listen, I'm enjoying this, okay? I still don't know what the overall point of your video is, but, like, I'm liking this so far, okay?
Playing good games, and a lot of those games are going to be retro. This is also why I take issue with a lot of people commenting that gaming's just straight up rubbish now. And think about it. Search YouTube for modern gaming.
Oh, hang on. Is he one of ours, chat? Is he one of ours? Hang on. Have you been baited?
Find so many videos telling you why modern gaming sucks. About how rubbish it is to be a gamer in 2025. Talking about how patches are annoying and exploitative DLC and loot crates and blah 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 blah. Look, none of the games I play have those things in them. There's a video right now doing the rounds on social media.
Oh my god, is he doing the... Yeah, I play modern games, but I don't play any of those dog shit games. What the hell are you guys doing? Hang on, is he about to pull one of those? Hang on, gamers, hang on. Bill might be a real one here, holy...
Yeah. And it has all the tells of a video that is deliberately constructed.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Stoney the Great lists a bunch of games that he used to love.
Oh, I've seen this exact same TikTok video, broski. I've literally seen this one. Thank you so much, Scale Pie. I've seen this exact same TikTok video, and I was like, yeah, this guy's dog shit. What dog shit video? I'm glad you pointed this out, Bill. I saw this and I'm like, what fucking idiot. I don't know. I don't know if we can find the original TikTok. I don't know if someone can find it. I'll play it. But yeah, this was literally, guys, my father. It was literally my father. I'm not even joking. This was literally my father. He shows info. Hang on, what are the games he's showing? Like, he's literally showing. Hang on, let's see.
To go viral. Stoney the Great lists a bunch.
Look. These are all the games he played as a kid, basically. You know what I mean?
Games that he.
Oh, SX Tricky. Oh man, it was so cool.
Playing.
It was all good
gamers. It used to be so much easier to find games that you wanted to play in the PS2 era. He mostly lists sports games, and like, that's cool if that's your thing, but those games didn't go anywhere. You can still find and play the same games.
That's what I've been saying this for years, Bill, and no one's been listening to me. I say, oh my god, I said the same thing.
Being a gamer today is just better than being a gamer at any other point in history.
Oh my god!
Because you've still got all the awesome games that came before.
Actually, oh my god! We have been baited, gamers! We've actually been baited! Holy shit! I've said the same thing! I've been saying the same thing for years! You can literally just go back and play the old shit, but now we have the new shit! Hey, you know what, Bill, I like you. I'll buy you a drink, Bill. I'll buy you a drink, okay?
Quote-unquote modern gaming doesn't mean that you just play exclusively AAA industry titles that came out in the last year. You ask anyone who's into gaming for their top 10s and they'll give you a mix of things from all throughout time, because the year a game came out says nothing about the quality of that game. Oh, Bubsy came out in 1993, so it's rubbish. No, Bubsy's rubbish because it's rubbish.
True!
What else came out in 1993? Doom. If you're frustrated with loot crates and skins,
listen, you lose, Pastor P. You lose, Pastor P.
Just take my poker chips already.
Just remember, gamers, Pastor P. Don't let history forget that Pastor P thought he was gonna be bad. Games are bad because woke. I knew Bill would not let me down. I believed in Bill. My go.
Pay to play nonsense there is in modern FPS. Just go play Doom. It's 30 years old and it's lost none of its freshness. Maybe the SNES version has a little bit, but other versions exist. And that video by Stoney the Giant went hella viral.
It did,
Man knows
yeah.
what he's doing. Because he only made that video in the first place for people like me to reply and tell him why he's wrong. And I get it. I play the game myself a little bit. I respect it.
I see. And then Bill, hang on. Bill also. No, laughing, no, hang on there. Bill also hey, listen. I'm the same way, Bill. I'm the same way. When people do this shit, I'm like, do you know what? Get the bag. I think you're a cunt, but get the bag. Bill's the same way as me. I'm like, I get it. I don't think I'm morally better than fucking modern gaming sucks. I respect Bull. He respects Bull too. Yes.
Engagement bait. But the man's a master of the craft.
Exactly.
We had NBA Street, we had NBA Jam. Man, I bet half of y'all ain't even heard of NBA Shootout. ESPN Basketball, NBA Inside Drive, the GOAT of them all, NBA Live. We had variety back then.
But you know 95%
That's if we don't have variety now.
of the time on this channel, I'm making the videos I want to make about the games I love in a way that's good and wholesome and cozy. And we can all hang out together and reminisce and have a good time. Occasionally though, I'll play the game with a Doom 2 kind of sucks, or The Legend of Zelda is unplayable, or something like that, because that's what you have to do if you want anyone to see the stuff you actually want to make. The sad fact is, a lot of video game commentary right now isn't much better than when James in Total said that Bubsy is better than Sonic. This doesn't apply to Stoney, okay?
Hang on, this line might be fire, chat. Hang on, hear that again.
In Total said that Bubsy. Sad fact is, a lot of video game commentary right now isn't much better than when James in Total said that Bubsy is better than Sonic.
Actually, so true. Holy! This guy is true. He's spitting so many flames right now, broski. That's so true. Holy Shakespeare! No, it's not bad. If anything, I would say the discourse is worse. I'd say the discourse is worse simply because, unfortunately, because of the modern day internet, there's a non-zero chance in the next 15 minutes you are forced to see a 14-year-old's opinion on video games. That's probably the worst part of modern gaming discourse. But I would say, yeah, like in general, yeah, I would agree with this. Although I would say the same thing I always say, chat, which is if you do want nuanced video game discussions, find smaller communities that will talk about video games with you. Because I'm almost certain everyone in the chat, ideally everyone in the chat has somewhere where they can talk about video games, where even if it's my chat, it doesn't even necessarily have to be my community, but find somewhere you can talk about the games you love in a more nuanced way. Because if you try to do it on the big internet as a whole, negativity sells. Do you know what I mean? It's just how it is, unfortunately. The game is game, you know?
This doesn't apply to Stoney, okay? Calling Baldur's Gate 3 niche is a masterstroke of clickbait artistry.
Yeah, one last thing. When people say there ain't no more good games left, please stop suggesting these super niche-ass games that only appeal to one type of person. You know.
Yeah, this video was oh my god, this video is so bad. Oh my, I forgot how bad this video was, chat. I forgot how bad this video was. Holy shit, man. It pissed me the hell off, man. I immediately clicked not interested when I saw this one. I was like, this is bait masterclass, man.
You know damn well everybody...
Game of the year contender, by the way, chat. Niche.
Into turn-based RPGs.
But you know who I'm talking about. You've got so many people saying things just for the outrage clicks with no heart or artistry behind it.
True! Hang on! That's what... Oh my god! I said the same thing! This is the reason, this is literally the reason why I like Dimitri, right? And I know Dimitri's a acquired taste, but like when Dimitri says shit, like I at least know he's saying with his chest. When Dimitri rage baits, I know that's why I like him to some degree, right? Again, he misses more than he hits, I would say, but at least I know he's telling the truth. This fellow will stand on business. I'm like, fair. Do you know what I mean? I respect it. Fair. I don't agree with you, but I respect it. But then you know these motherfuckers turn off their camera and go, well, that was fucking dog shit. Time to go do what I actually want to do. Do you know what I mean? No, listen, you gotta have your heart in the game. If you're gonna be a rage-baiting ass Andy, at least have your heart in the game. But like these people never seem like they do, which is the sad bit. Do you know what I mean? And also, Gamer, big thank you to Hot Wheels Gamer, guys. I want to say thank you, Hot Wheels Gamer, because Hot Wheels Gamer did in fact find the original TikTok. So we'll watch that for context. This is it, gamers. So I hope you're try not to get too angry, chat, because this is probably like one of the worst videos I've ever seen in my life. And it's not. Oh, I muted the site. Hang on. Let's try again from the top.
Gaming nowadays sucks, and there's no more good games to play. Saying that is probably the easiest way to trigger most modern gamers. However, if y'all actually took the time to listen to them people who say that, I promise you realize that they kind of have a point. Cause see,
they do not. You absolutely have no point, brother. I'm gonna engage with this in earnest, even though I shouldn't. But yeah, like you're just so wrong for this. Actually, so wrong for this. Unreal.
Most people who say that come from an era where you didn't have to, quote, expand your horizons to find a good game. Because back in the day, if you wanted to find a good game, it was easy. Here you go. Here you go. No sports. That's fine. Here you go.
Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. As if I can't just go open Steam right now, go to the Steam like sale or whatever, or like go to anything and just find some games. As if I can't just do that literally right now. Unreal behavior. Actually, unreal behavior coming from this man. As if I can't just go, wow, good game. This roguelike deck builder. Literally, my two favorite words put into one. Roguelike deck builder. This seems like it'd be an interesting game. Maybe I might look into it. Amazing. Marvel Rivals, I already play Marvel Rivals, unfortunately. Marvel Snap, another card builder game. Wow, it's almost if you play enough games on the platform, the algorithms that will just show you some kind of cool shit. You can browse by category. Oh my god, Deltarune is right there. Wow, date everything. I've heard that's a bit crazy. I might have to give that a try. Honestly, as if it isn't so easy to just find shit. It's actually unreal behavior. It's actually unreal bait. Honestly, it's disgusting. It really is.
Go. Want a good detective noir story? There you go. Want a shooting game with some over-the-top gunfights? Here you go. Want GTA but not GTA? Here you go. Need a racing game? Here you go. No.
Guys, hang on, chat. Sorry, let me do the same. Let me do the same thing. Hey guys, do you want a fucking platformer that harkens back to the Wario Land style of game design? Here you go. Perfect.
TikTokers writing water.
Literally, honestly. Hey, do you want a thrilling? Sort of like guessing gambling sort of game. There you go. Do you want a like funny little Squid Game clone that you could, if you get enough people, will actually be a fun time, even though it's been updated in a while? There you go. You want one of the best RPGs I've ever had the grace of playing in my life? There you go. You want a roguelike deck builder that uses dice instead of cards to kind of mix up the gameplay with a kick-ass soundtrack? There you go. You want probably one of the best beat-em-ups that ever exist on planet Earth? There you go. You want a pretty silly sort of VR game around like doing various sorts of jobs? This is also quite funny too. You got a friend to play with? Keep talking and nobody explodes. You'll have a blast with this game, quite literally. Labyrinthine, you want a horror game that kind of like keeps you on your toes constantly? Labyrinthine is there for you. More friend slop? There you go. More friend slop? There you go. I can literally just go through my Steam catalog right now and show you, guys. One of the best platformers, one of my scrunkly platform. Okay, therefore it's good. So like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, this guy's just lying. He's just lying out of his ass, chat. Just ask anyone just look at anyone's Steam library and ask them about their games. Unreal.
Microtrans.
Sorry. Before I move on, before I listen to this bitch ass fella once more, I gotta show you the best trilogy of games. You have not lived, chat, unless you've played Frog Detective 1, The Haunted Island, Frog Detective 2, The Case of the Invisible Wizard, and Frog Detective 3, Corruption of Cowboy County. These are like admittedly like kind of like kiddie children's sorts of games, but I feel like they have this like unusual charm about them that kept me hooked the entire time. I'll be real with you, chat. Like, again, don't expect anything like cinematic. It's kind of like, it's obviously built with like a kid's aesthetic in mind, but it's got that childlike whimsy and charm that like really won me over. Like, I know Charles mentioned, but like there was something about it. I can't explain it to you. Like, there's something about it. There's a something about it that was just really fun about this game. And it wasn't even necessarily that I streamed it, because I didn't stream the whole trilogy. Just playing the game, it felt like it had a lot of soul. Like, Piku Niku, I would say something along the lines of that. Yeah, honestly. We need those on VODST. I'll look at it, all right. But yeah, there are plenty of games with those with eyes to see them. Don't listen to this man, okay?
Transactions, by the way, even this. I mean, goddamn, bro, I can keep going.
Then y'all say the only people who say that are people who only play 2K and Madden.
Do realize
true. You straw man voice, but the straw man voice is true.
That those same people are the people who had more than 2K and Madden back in the day. Let me walk you.
So where have you gone then? Where like, hey, chat. He's talking about me. I am the kind of person who literally plays the yearly Call, or who used to play the yearly Call of Duty and the yearly sports slot. I still play the yearly sports slop in all fairness. But guess what? I was like, hey, do you know what? I like yearly shooter and yearly sports slop. I wonder if there's a whole, oh my God, there's a whole ass list of games that I can just play. And are great. Inscription, my beloved. Go play Inscription right now. If you like a good card game rogue like deck builder, fucking Inscription. 65 hours, chat. One of the best card games I'll ever play, okay? One of the best card games you'll ever play too. Fucking love Inscription, okay? Motherfucker will sit there without even having played Inscription. Fucking love Inscription, okay?
Do it real quick. See, back then, we didn't need to just rely on Madden for our football fix. We could go NFL Street. We could go ESPN 2K5. We could go NFL Blitz. We could go NFL Game Day. Hell, fuck it. Let's do it. NFL Quarterback Club. Bro, we didn't need just 2K. We had NBA Street. We had NBA Jam. Man, I bet half of y'all ain't even heard of NBA Shootout. ESPN Basketball.
Okay, but how many of these were you actually playing, though? Like, let's be real with our fucking selves, broski. How many of these were you actually playing? Like, was it nicer that, like, there was more competition in the same genre? Yeah, of course. I imagine that's a good thing, right? But like, how many of these were you actually playing though? Like, why would you ever need this many? Like, I'm kind of glad that Marvel Rivals exists because it forced Overwatch to be good again, and Overwatch is good again. So like, I wouldn't mind. So if anything, what you should be saying is, why isn't there another NBA game to like compete with NBA 2K to make sure that NBA 2K ends up still being good? That's what you should be asking, but you're not. For some reason, you're like, make it, oh, it's so good. Like, what's
NBA Inside Drive, the GOAT of them all, NBA Live. We had variety back then. We had variety back then.
What's back? Is Hi-Fi Rush is back then? Game is a Hi-Fi Rush is back then? What are we talking about here? Look at this image. This image is. Look at this. If this is supposed to be your stand-in for modern gaming, what have we got? Elden Ring, one of the best games ever made, right? Not my taste personally, but like is an absolute masterclass of design. Same with Ghost of Tsushima from what I've heard. Fallout 4, not my kind of game, but I've heard it's fucking sick as well. Red Dead Redemption 2, I can vouch. One of the best games, one of the best fucking stories in a video game and characters in video games I'll ever play in my entire life. Good fucking grief. Tears of the Kingdom, haven't played it yet, but Breath of the Wild. If Breath of the Wild is anything to go, if it's more Breath of the Wild, one of the best games ever made. Forza, I've heard good things about Forza. I'm not necessarily like a sim driving kind of game, but like. Batman Arkham, I've played Arkham Asylum and I played a bit of Arkham City. Those were great games. I'm assuming this is too. Witcher, Final Fantasy, I've heard good things about both of them. What we doing here, broski? Listen, remember when I said these kinds of videos are made from people who primarily the yearly shooter games and sports games? Yeah, I don't know, Benji. I think you were kind of spitting. Honestly. I don't know what this guy's on about, honestly.
And those games came complete. They didn't come with no microtransactions. Y'all remember when this dropped? Yeah. This shit wouldn't have happened back then. Stop getting upset with people when they say that there ain't no more good games left when you got games like this that come out and it take them 2 fucking years to fix the shit.
Wow. So what, one example of a game that was broken at launch? You mean one exceptionally calamitous game that came out and that was it? That's it? That's the only example you're gonna. Oh, hang on. Also, Sonic. Hang on. Don't tell it. Pen Doodles. Delete your message. Delete your message. It will go against this narrative. No, you can't say Sonic 06. That goes against this narrative. Stop. Guys, you can't say that. You can't say Mega Man 3, guys. You can't say Mega Man. Hey, guys, come on, whoa.
Because when this dropped, it was finished. It was complete. Wasn't no goddamn patch. Oh yeah, y'all remember this? Midnight releases? Ain't no more of that shit. This was a vital part of gaming culture when there was games that was worth standing outside all goddamn night for.
Oh my god, what a fucking loser. Holy shit. What a fucking loser. Oh my god. Do you know the worst part is, chat? I was literally just about to say, I agree that, like, one of the things that I miss about, like, and I think I've said this over a point before, right, chat, in that in the age of convenience, those cultural moments are a lot less, are a lot fewer than they were back in the day. We're also atomized in the modern day that, like, having those unique, unifying cultural moments are a lot harder than they used to be. And I think midnight release is one of those things. It still happen, obviously, but it's one of those things that used to happen much more often. I went to the midnight release of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I know, embarrassing. I know, but I did, and it was like, I wish that, like, midnight releases were more like normal. I don't think there's any in the UK. I just don't think it happens in the UK that much. Because like most people just buy it digitally at midnight. Do you know what I mean? And it's just kind of sad, really. It's just kind of like sad that we don't have this like unifying moment where like all of us gamers are here to like play a game. Do you know? We're here to like buy this like game at launch. Do you know what I mean? But then what does he say? Instead of having that cool moment where he could have said that, what did he say? What did he say, Jay? Instead of having
a
that
vital part of gaming culture when there was games that was worth standing outside all goddamn.
Wow, brother. It's almost as if you could just look at my Steam library. Hey, do you want another one? The Joy of Creation. This is like a FNAF-inspired game that's like easily one of the best to ever do it. Like, I don't only have like 2 hours in it, but that's because like, if I kept playing, I would have been addicted. Easily one of the best games to ever do it, and I fucking hope this game gets a full release, and I'll play it. It's like kind of a FNAF inspired. It's kind of FNAF inspired. Scott Boy, did he? I hope it gets a full release. Play it. Honestly, play the Joy of Creation. Is brilliant.
Damn night 4. Oh yeah, y'all remember this? Probably not. Couch co-op. The fuck happened here? Another very vital part of gaming culture that was swiped away from us because of corporate greed. Oh no, we don't want 4 of y'all sharing one console. We want all 4 of y'all to buy your own console and just play online like a bunch.
As if you can't just. Oh my lord! Are you seeing this guy, gamers? Are you seeing this loser? This absolute fucking loser. Oh, but I don't even want to acknowledge this. I'm just skipping right past this. Unbelievable. Actually,
of fucking dweebs. Like, damn, bro, whatever happened to family fun games like Guitar Hero and the Rock Band series?
Brother. Do I have the company for you? Do I have the company for you, broski? It's this little indie guy known as Nintendo. Oh my god. Oh my god, I said the same thing.
Everybody in the living room stressed out, mashing the buttons on this motherfucker trying to beat that one song. I don't think y'all realize that when y'all tell people that they have to expand their horizons
you
to
have
find
to.
good games,
Yes.
that you're literally proving their point. Because if
no, I'm not proving their point. You're just dumb and stupid and dumb, broski. That's what you are. But this was Ragebait, so I'm not going to get too angry.
Gaming was currently as good as it always has been, according to y'all,
it has.
Wouldn't nobody have to dig for shit. It would just be readily available in their face. Oh yeah,
it is readily available. You just open up Steam and it shows you games. It shows you. Oh, Peak! I might stream that on Twitch some point this week, gamers. It seems kind of fun.
Last thing, when people say there ain't no more good games left, please stop suggesting these super niche ass games that only appeal to one type of person. You know damn well everybody ain't into turn-based RPGs. Cut the shit. So
just remember, guys, Game of the Year contender, by the way, guys. Game of the Year contender.
Do I think gaming is dead? No. But is it as good as it used to be? Fuck no.
It's better. No, he's right, chat. He's right. Gaming isn't as he's right, chat. He's actually so right for this statement.
But is it as good as it used to be? Fuck no.
It's even better. It's even better. Gaming is even better. Oh, was it the Game of the Year winner? My bad. It was the Game of the Year winner. Shit, fucking hell. Yeah, gaming is even better. But yeah, that game is that's the kind of person you're dealing with, gamers. That's the kind of person you're dealing with. Fucking sports slot bitch ass loser. That's what you're dealing with. But hey, listen. In all fairness, I respect the craft. So anyway, back to Peak, gamers. Back to Bill.
That's the problem with Bubsy 2, by the way. It was a game designed and hyped by marketing men to sell into a market that at the time was obsessed with mascot platformers. And they did it. The hype for that game was massive, and the sales followed. And Bubsy's cute as hell, but the game's mediocre. And you people going viral with your negativity that you don't really believe, you might be cute as hell too. But also like Bubsy, you don't have a soul.
Damn, I don't have a soul.
I'll play the game now and then. I'll give you a controversial video title so you click on it and I'll express an opinion that maybe you didn't expect. Double Dragon 3? Don't like it. Too hard. But I promise you this. I will not lie to you, and that opinion will be genuine.
Same with me, gamers. Me and Bill. Do you trust me and Bill, gamers? I aim the same as Bill, okay? I might clickbait sometimes, but I'm real, okay? I'm real.
Actually, on that point, I mean...
That's not a real mic. You're using the mic on your shirt. I noticed that, by the way. I noticed that about a minute ago. You're using the mic on your shirt, not this mic here, which is quite funny.
This isn't even plugged in.
Bill, I caught you. I caught you a minute ago. You're using the thing on your shirt.
Recording this through a GameCube. Full disclosure. But you're not going to see me doing a video about how all Mario games are bad, actually, because I don't believe that. And every video I make, even the critical ones, are going to be about things I love. Because the time we get on this earth is short and precious. And I want to spend it with all the people and things that bring me joy.
This is literally just me, except I'm white and bold. It's literally just me, but white and bold. It's actually unreal. I'm probably like a couple years older. That's literally, it's not even a joke.
And I can be critical about those things, pointing out why Zelda
It's
is
literally race swapped Moresty. It's not even a joke. I've literally said the same thing. Life is too short to be playing shitty games. Just play the ones you love, man.
no longer playable in the way that it was intended to be, and how Doom 2 actually isn't that great a single-player experience. It's good for the algorithm, as well as being good for the soul, because I enjoyed my time with both Zelda and Doom 2. It's just an unfortunate fact of the way the algorithms work that my two biggest videos by a long way are the two videos where I dunk on things that are popular.
It's just...
In a loving way, of course. But the algorithm doesn't
I'll let
know that. And you don't know that when you click on that thumbnail.
It's just one. Yeah, rage sells. It's just unfortunate, really. I think if anything, Bill, what I would say is that like you're probably doing it the most ethically, which is you're baiting people in with something provocative, and then you're baiting them and going, ha ha, I am nuanced. You're expecting a dunk sesh, but turns out, sit down, kid. I'm about to give you the grey in this black and white. You know, hey, listen, actually double bait. Hey, based ethical clickbait. As far as I'm concerned, ethical clickbait. Hey, listen, if anything, I saw this title and I was expecting a people online masterclass. But you know what, Bill? You baited me, and guess what? I got a good video. You reverse clickbait us. I didn't get what I came here for, but I got something sick instead. Ethical clickbait, Bill. I respect it.
And I've picked up some criticism for those videos on my clickbait titles.
Listen, ignore him. Fuck him. Delete him.
And on some level,
delete him.
I don't blame you.
No, I don't blame him neither, but delete him. Who cares? Delete him. Fuck him.
But did you stop and wonder why those were the only two videos of mine that showed up in your feed to begin with?
No, people don't think that much, Bill. That's why you fucking delete them. People are dumb, Bill. No.
Fact is, if you want to do well on YouTube or any other social media these days, you have to play the game.
Yeah.
And I've found a way to play it where I can keep my honesty and my integrity.
Same!
And even in a way where I can play and talk about video games that I love. Like Bubsy. Kind of. I think the 51% user score it's got on the video games database is about right. But at the end of the day, the problem with Bubsy, all Ragebait YouTubers and TikTokers, isn't themselves, but the systems around them. Bubsy
it's the system, gamers. More capitalism. It's gonna happen, gamers. More capitalism.
Have to be a good game. It just had to be well marketed so that people would buy it anyway. They threw out stuff that they cynically knew would be popular with the general public, like how it's a 16 meg cartridge and the cat makes cat puns. Worked on me, so no shame on you personally if you get sucked in by Bubsy or by vacuous clickbait. And also, if anyone has the t-shirt featured in this advert, I'm super jealous. I had this one printed for this video, which is only the second most amount of money I've spent on a dumb joke for a YouTube video. But there's another way.
So, what are you gonna go with my poker chips?
I think I might pay for my second dimension, possibly, you know? Because I am very rich after all. Gamers, give me super chat so I can be even richer, okay? I'm even richer. Richer. Thank you so much, possibly.
In which I'm the problem.
Hang on.
But there's another way in which I'm the problem.
Because in some way, by participating, you kind of perpetuate it? Is that sort of thing? Which I would say, listen, like, the system might not benefit you, but hey, play the game, you know?
Kind of. Part of the reason the games industry has become particularly soulless of late is because they've become desperate. Video games are selling and selling well, but it's not the kind of ridiculous exponential growth that brings in the investors. Here's a graph from Matthew Ball's
Ooh, hang on. Are we learning today, chat?
incredible presentation on the state of video gaming in 2025, which you'll definitely want to check out if you're also a massive nerd, and links in the description. Worldwide venture capital funding in the games industry has plummeted since 2022.
No.
You will super... Woo! Thank you, Super Tap. Thank you.
Worldwide venture capital funding in the games industry has plummeted since 2022.
Interesting.
This is related to this graph here, which shows in the US the number of active gamers has fallen back down to pre-pandemic levels. Love graphs? Yay!
Share of US probably not regularly plays video games. Okay. Average weekly game hours among US gamers. So, like, the average hours are still as high, but I'm guessing that's, like, among a smaller group of people, most likely? Because obviously this number's lower.
Check this out. The average worldwide consumer spending on video game content has basically leveled off.
Interesting.
Overall, video games remain a huge industry that's massively profitable, but that's just not good enough anymore. Here's the real problem. There's me, look.
Hey, nice. Hey, it's Bill! It's Bill! Daily hours amongst all US adult. among someone said among among shut up. Yeah, like most people be using they TikTok these days, isn't it?
Consumption hours is always the goal, right? The way you make money is by getting people hooked on your product so they're glued to it for hundreds of hours. A single game that hooks you for 80 to 100 hours will turn a profit for sure, but not on this level. Games companies aren't competing with each other anymore. They're not even competing with other media like film or TV or books or any of that other stuff that brings us cultural enrichment. They're competing with TikTok.
And spoken like someone who does use TikTok, I think I've had to put a timer on it because it's just addictive. What I'll say is that like I think it's just so easy. That's the issue. Is that after I'm done with like a long shift at work, do I like boot up a video game? Do I boot up a video game that has to make me use my brain some more, makes me think, or do I just go funny me? Like it's just one of those things. Do you know what I mean? Like I find myself doing that quite often. At least I used to before I put a time limit on my TikTok. I put a 20-minute limit because otherwise I just sit there rotting my brain. Trying to be real with you. It's just addicting, man. It's just so addicting and it's so easy. That's what it is. It's easy. It's even easy. The thing is, the average adult found something easier to do than play video games, and that's scroll on TikTok. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, from someone who likes using it but like notices it's fucking addictive, it's just fun, all right? That's the issue. It's just fun, I'm afraid. Like, you know, it's just that's how it is.
Because if you're an investor looking to invest, you want to invest in something that's going to have that exponential growth to give you those massive returns. Your money is going into...
I'll never use short form content because I don't want to get addicted. I don't blame you, honestly. I don't blame you. If you're someone who can pace yourself like me, I think I'm quite good at it. Yeah, TikTok can be quite fun. Good Lord knows the amount of work shifts I've had that have been saved by me like having to scroll TikTok is brilliant, honestly. I've had many a work shift in the modern day saved because I was able to just sit there and scroll on TikTok and the time just melts. The time just melts and it's brilliant. But in your spare time though, I have to put a timer on this bitch. Like I think I have like a 2-hour limit when on the weekends because I'm at work, but like on the weekdays I have like 20 minutes. Do you know what I mean? It's actually, it's insane. I'm telling you. I delete Twitter because of the sheer amount of rape and general hatefulness. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, man. Honestly, using TikTok is like smoking cigarettes. The simple action of finger to mouth or swiping is the addicting on top of honestly, I think that's probably the best way to put it. Honestly, like just the feeling of swiping. It's just almost that dopamine. You never know what you're gonna get. You know, you never know you're gonna get more of a 3-hour video. So I'm more of this. I'm more of a 20 focused minutes kind of guy personally. That's more of what I'm at these days.
Social media, and it's going into AI, which is intertwined with social media because half of it is AI slop now anyway. So just after I'd finished this script and started recording the video, Microsoft laid off 9,000 employees, many of those in their gaming division. Xbox boss and arsehole Phil Spencer said this: "I recognise that these changes come at a time when we have more players, games and gaming hours than ever before. Our platform, hardware and game roadmap have never looked stronger."
How are you feeling about the year?
I feel really good. I think 2025 is an exciting year for us.
And I hate the current trend of games companies losing massive amounts of their staff and then saying, "But as a company, we're more awesome than ever." A company is people. It's employees.
True.
And what Phil Spencer the ballbag is saying here is that people aren't what makes the value, and he doesn't value them either. That's 9,000 people, many of whom created beautiful art as well as shareholder value, who just got a whole lot poorer and a whole lot more desperate and have to look for work in this broken, messed up industry to keep themselves and their families over the poverty line. That's what matters to me. And if he weren't a sociopathic weasel, it would matter to Phil Spencer as well.
He's a CEO. There's no such thing as an ethical CEO, gamers. I said it. Exactly. Isn't that right, Bill? None of them. They're all bad CEOs, bad gamers. Can I get some updates?
Layoffs are happening all the time, all over the video game industry right now. And it's
I'm so brave. Thank you.
Terrible symptom
Thank you,
of this need for rapid exponential growth to attract venture capital. And you just don't find that growth in video games. At least not anymore. The average person now spends over 80 minutes a day watching short-form videos. They used to be playing mobile games like Cut the Rope and Angry Birds and Flappy Bird. See my Flappy Bird video. The algorithm is me! I am the algorithm! I demand engagement! That said, I make long-form videos where I actively encourage you, my dear viewers, to go out and play some video games. The overwhelmingly negative and sometimes AI-generated content, the soulless content on these short-form video platforms, even if it's about video games, isn't encouraging you to play video games. If anything, it's about putting you off video games so you stay on TikTok. The algorithms care about one thing, and that's keeping your eyeballs on the platform. And if the content they pushed made people actually want to play some of these games, well, they wouldn't be on TikTok anymore, would they?
Exactly.
They don't want you playing games. They want you getting angry about games. And that anger is going to be the addiction. Check the article about Ragebait linked in the description. But the short version is that
getting angry is just fun. I think that's just the issue. Like, okay, take it from me. Like, if anything, I'm kind of a prime example. Like, I love getting like animated and yelling. It's just fun. But like at the same time, chat, you can rest easy knowing that when I click off stream, I'm just like, oh, that was fun. Oh, hello, darling. Are we watching more Squid Game? Do you know what I mean? That's just what I'm like. Because it's just fun to be a bit performative and like fucking bloviate. It's just fun. It's just fun. Do you know what I mean? It's just kind of fun. But like the unfortunate thing is that like people just don't see the fun in it and get addicted to that cycle of rage bait, unfortunately, which is just sad. It really is. Which is why I always tell you guys, if you leave a platform angrier than you went on, something has gone wrong. All right?
anything that makes you mad is going to attract your clicks, get you commenting, and get you hooked.
I mean, it kind of worked on. It kind of worked on me in this instance. I'll be real with you. It kind of worked on me because I saw this and thought I was gonna be in for a masterclass. But hey,
that's why I have to play the game and occasionally put a seemingly negative video out. But in my case, it's because I want you to keep gaming. My conclusion, even in my most negative videos, is always that you should go off and play some great games with people you love.
True.
And just have a great time. That's what we're all about. So when I put another Zelda is unplayable video out, those of you who watched this video, love you by the way, will know why.
I don't know, Bill. I mean, Bill, let's take it slow, okay? I just met you, Bill. I just met you. Okay, listen. I don't want to get my heart broken again, okay? I want to get my heart broken again, okay? I used to be an Nintendo fan, and then he got caught by the clickbait, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. So, listen. So we gotta take it slow, okay? We gotta take it slow.
I'm worried you're not playing enough video games. I'm worried I'm not playing enough video games. And it's basically all I do, except for my job, which I need to buy more video games. But I'm only going for YouTube clicks, not that oh so delicious venture capital that the video games industry is after. To do that, they have to fully sell their souls and try to chase that impossible rapid growth any way they can. Mm-hmm. The best-selling game of 11 of the last 14 years is Call of Duty.
Really? Fucking hell. Bruv. Oh, that's funny. That sounds funny about that, man. Fucking hell.
4 years they came
That's
second.
so washed.
That's all of the 3 years they didn't come first, plus 1 year that Call of Duty came second to Call of Duty. This
fucking hell, man.
is not healthy. That's not even the worst part. In April last year, market researcher Newzoo reported that 60% of all playtime in 2023 was spent on live service games more than 6 years old.
Games as a service. 60%. Annual updates to game first released before 2019. Okay. Games released in 2019 to Apex Legends Valorant. Yeah, bloody hell. It's just everyone's just addicted to their live service. I never thought this percentage would be that high. That's actually crazy, games. I'll be real with you. If you told me like how many people are like spend most of their time on like a live service game that's like more than released before 2019, 60%, broski. That's wild. Oh, that's insane.
Fortnite comes out ahead on all platforms, and that's because Epic's found a secret sauce to get people hooked and spending more and more money, and it's the same kind of formulas casinos figured out decades ago.
What?
Excuse me, ma'am. Don't you think you've gambled enough?
No.
Okay. We're required by law to ask every 75 hours. Get another free drink.
TikTok, Call of Duty, and Fortnite are all about engagement, which is not and never has been the same thing as enjoyment. All in all, then, in 2023, only 8% of playtime was.
Well, for me, I'm just like, okay, maybe it's because I'm old, guys. Maybe because I'm old. But like, I'm just like, how do you get addicted to Fortnite? Because like, I'm like, what does Fortnite have to like keep you addicted other than like the battle pass, obviously? But like, I feel like once you're done with the battle pass, like then like now what? Like I feel like with Call of Duty, the reason I got addicted to Call of Duty as a kid, and the reason why like even now I'm kind of getting addicted to it again, is what's it? Like the challenges in that game were like there were so many fun, unique challenges. You can collect like gun camos and skins. Like a lot of the addiction is by playing the game. I feel like a lot of the addiction of fucking Fortnite is paying money, and I'm just like, what are we doing here? Do you know what I mean? Like it's just like it's the like it feels like an unethical version of Call of Duty. Do you know what I mean? Because like when I log in, like right now, if I was like after stream, like I'm gonna play a little bit of World War II. I'll be real with it. But like I go on World War II, I collect my daily armory credits. I use those armory credits to buy contracts, which are timed challenges that are like harder depending on the ones you've bought. If I do them in the time limit, I get a loot box that I can open to get some extra stuff. Or if not, I can use, or maybe I might even buy a new weapon, a new bit of content I can use to play the game. Do you know what I mean? So it's like whenever it's got a bit of a loop, a gameplay loop to it, but it's all like gameplay focused. You know what I mean? Whereas I feel like Fortnite's just like skins and shit, man. I'm just like, and I get obviously like Fortnite is ever evolving, and I do give it massive props for that. But I'm just like, it just like I just don't see. I don't know. Maybe is it really as addicting? Because like for me, like Call of Duty has something like gameplay focused, which is why I found it addicting. But with Fortnite, it's like like you play the game, you find the new thing that's there, and then like you just kind of like, okay, I'm out of here now. Like I played it when like AI Darth Vader was there. Do you know what I mean? But that's because it was a gameplay thing. I get to talk to an AI Darth Vader and potentially make it say swears. Do you know what I mean? Like that's content, you know? But like people will go on there and be like, oh, a new skin got announced. So I'm like, what? So I can go on the game and spend fucking money? That's the content? That's the content? Like right now in World War II, they might have like one of the new guns I've not used before or something in one of the daily challenges, daily contracts. I might go, hey, shit, fuck yeah, let me do that. Hell yeah. Do you know what I mean? So like, for me, I'm just like, I don't get it. Fortnite, as a Fortnite player since 2018, the game reinvents itself nearly every year and it's expanding itself with more modes. No, I get that. And I like that about Fortnite, which is why I still have Fortnite installed, which is why and I do play it once every like month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. But that's because like, I know it's going to be drastically changed. I'll play it for a bit, and then that's just kind of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I play the map, I see all the new stuff on the new map, but then that's all the content. Like, there isn't any. What I'm trying to say is that very rarely does Fortnite have any like a substantially new piece of content to engage with every couple of months. Like the map is different, the stuff is different, but I feel like more often than not, it actually is the FOMO, which is really, really sad to think about. Because like again, when I say Call of Duty, there's some cool challenges to do, there's some cool contracts to do, there's some cool gameplay focused things to do that I could show you, and we could have fun with that. But Fortnite, it feels like just you see a new map and it's kind of like has a little something for everyone. No, I respect it on that. I respect it on that front, but I feel like a good chunk of the content is FOMO. You know what I mean? Like how many of you guys went on there just because I guarantee you there's at least one of you, and I'm not trying to shame anyone for doing this, but I'm genuinely not trying to. But like I feel like there's a good chunk of you guys who like probably went on the game because there was a collab of a thing that you like and you just bought the skin just because, even if you don't play the game that much. I guarantee that like a good chunk of you have probably done that. And I'm just like, I could see myself doing that if I was still playing the game actively. Does that make sense? You know? Like right now, like let's say they put a Samus skin in there. I'd buy it, but like I'd probably only buy it if I know I'm going to play Fortnite with it for a bit. Like if I'm going to buy it and then play Fortnite for like a week, I'd be like, oh, bored now, and then I'm like, did I really get my money's worth? You know, I'm just like, it just like the more I think about it, the sadder it is actually. You know, that's a shame. But like if you play it regularly, then fair enough. You know, you're getting your money's worth. You're getting your money's worth, which is fair. But like, if you're someone who literally just went on to buy a skin and then played it for a week and then logged off, I'm like, do you really feel like you got your money's worth? I wouldn't feel like I got my money's worth. I don't know, man. It is still a good game at the end of the day, so I don't want to shit on Fortnite too much because it actually is a good game. But like, if you're not playing it that much, but you went on to buy a skin, I'm just like, that's a little crazy. That's what I'm saying. That's a little crazy. So it's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. That's what I'll say to you. But anyway, sorry, Mr. Bill.
All in all then, in 2023, only 8% of playtime was spent on new, non-annual titles.
8%? Good fucking grief.
That's where the soul is. 8% of the video game industry has a soul.
Not Hogwarts Legacy. Transphobes don't have souls. And he's one of ours, chat. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Oh my... oh my god, he lives on Turf Island, but he's not one of them. Hell yeah.
Soul. The modern equivalent of Bubsy and Claws Encounters of the third kind is Call of Duty Mobile, and I will not be taking further questions at this time. If you want to know more about what's going on in the video games industry though, from someone who knows it much better than I do, go watch this video by actual proper good video game journalist Alana Pierce, linked in the description. Much of the modern critique of video games then has basically followed the industry itself. Whether we like it or not, All of us are playing to algorithms, not to people. The few games that give us hope, your Baldur's Gate 3s and your Claire Obscure Expedition 33s, all come from independent studios, not beholden to the infinite exponential growth demanded by shareholders. And there are some great independent video game journalism outlets around too. Another way though that the journalism mimics the industry is the mass layoffs and closure of many of the big names. But independent media, just as independent game development, continues to thrive. Just maybe not quite enough to satisfy the venture vultures. And that is still a problem, because less money in the industry as a whole means less money available to develop those cool little indie titles too. I said now is the best time to be a gamer, but that's true despite the industry, not because of it. It's because most of the games that have ever been made are still out there to be enjoyed. And if I'd ask one thing of any of you, it's to replace your doom scrolling with gaming. I carry around.
True gamers. Think about a game right now you want to play and go fucking play it, okay? Go play it, gamers. Go play it.
This little keyring. And I probably don't play as much as I scroll social media really, but I'd like to, and I'm trying to. You can see there if you look closely I'm partway through Marble Zone at the moment.
Shit, Sonic 1 on a little fucking keychain?
Even if it's Marble Zone, enriches my soul way more than scrolling. Because here's the creepiest fact I found out recently. Let's pause for a moment. You used social media earlier today, probably for over an hour.
I didn't, but I'm getting the point you're getting at, but I didn't today. Technically not, but I'll pick. Let's assume I did for the sake of argument, Bill. Go on. If you don't believe me, you can go into the battery settings on your phone and check your usage of the app. I have 20-minute time limits, but I know what you're doing. He's talking to you, Jay. He's talking to you. What do you remember from it? I know you're talking to chat. With me, Bill, you're not talking to me because I have some fire memes on my Twitter, okay? But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Pause this video right now and try and remember anything that you've seen on social media today. Fuck. Shit. Okay, I don't remember. Okay, I remember that. Okay, I saw some fire memes. I don't remember it. I don't remember it. But I did see some fire memes. Okay, I did see some fire memes. I'm saying I did see some. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot, Bill. I forgot.
You're not getting those hours back. There are reasons this happens, and I'll link to an article in the description about information overload.
How to stop doom scrolling with psychology.
But it doesn't really matter. The point is that we are all, me included, spending hours of our lives on something that we can't even recall an hour later. That same something is also sucking in all of the time and financial investment that should be going into video games, into the hobby that we love. Once I'm done filming this, I'm having a clear out of the time-wasting social media apps on my phone and installing something like Plants vs. Zombies instead. Maybe you could too. Because that's our best chance collectively to save the soul of gaming.
Delete Twitter gamers.
It's good for our own souls as well. Now go play a video game. Maybe not Bubsy. But maybe Bubsy. My thanks to Liam, Soul in Sadness, Ultramuffin, and Visual Novel Archive for supporting the channel. I'm not even going to tell the rest of you to like and subscribe because you've got gaming to do. Get out there, play some games.
Gamers, go
and
game!
Thanks for joining me in the general vicinity of the retro sofa.
Gamers. Hands up in the air, gamers. Hands up in the air. Absolute Billama. Absolute Billama, gamers. You know, I'm doing my part. Listen, I will do my part for the media. I am going to do my part for the media I want to see. What have we got, gamers? We've got 1, 5, and hey, it's the same. I think I have the same, pretty much the same levels. I'm gonna go. Hello, fellow retro gamer. You know, I want to go for number 2. I'm gonna go for number 2. Okay, how about that? How about that, Bill? If that even is your real name, Bill. Should change it to Will because you're taking W's, broski. Logging into my PayPal. Buy, please. Are we good? Gamers, be the change you want to see. Absolute Billama. Absolute Billama, gamers. You baited me, Bill, but it was bait worth getting baited over. So gamers, I'm putting the channel in the chat, okay? I'm putting in the chat, gamers. Absolute Billama, okay? Let's get into chat. Let's get into 5.6. Gamers, let's get into 5.6, okay? Let's get into 5.6 while we read the comments, okay? Let's get into 5.6.
That is Billima. Luigi.
That is Billima, okay? Absolute Billima, all right? Wonderfully crafted video. Basically saying, not only did you, like, say a lot of the things that I've been saying on this channel for a while, but you also gave me, like, a lot of, like, data to, like, back up your points. Very poignant, very well presented. You were funny when you needed to be. You were poignant when you needed to be. Honestly, just an all-around, well put-together video. And I can't wait to see what you do next, Mr. Retro's over. I will watch your career with great interest. Now, without further ado, gamers, let's go to the comments. Let's have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Let's have a look, gamers. Let's have a look. Got the whole part where you scored me over an hour. Do you remember a single thing about it? Chat, get out of the way. It's so true. An absolute time killer, far more than video games ever were. At least those test your reflex, thinking skill, even your patience. So can just sucks you dry and on the fun with.
Pause, he's gonna live delete Twitter.
I was gonna live delete Twitter. Hang on. Absolute Billima gamers. Absolute Billima. He live deleted Twitter. He live deleted X. X was an X app on his phone, baby. Absolute Billima. Absolute Billima gamers. He's playing video games. He's playing video games. He's practicing what he preaches, gamers. He's practicing what he preaches. And we do love a good preacher who practices what they preach. Let's continue. Absolute Billima as always. I think this is the push I needed to get back into play older games. Good. Great. I hope you keep it up and find it more rewarding than social media. Just prove the point. You showed up my feed for the first time today. Hang on. I want to see, actually. I'm very curious now, chat. I'm very curious now. What did the original poster of this in my Discord say? Because this was in my Discord, right? Hang on. Literally. Oh my god. TJL Nintendo. A waiter, more soul, please. Oh my god, give him his fell for it again award, chat. Give him his, I mean, I fell for it too, but give him the fell for it again award, okay? He literally saw it and was recommended and just immediately put it in he didn't even watch it. He didn't even watch it. I'm gonna have to, guys, new super chat goal. Gamers, new super chat goal. Okay, new super chat goal. We have to do it, gamers. For Bill's sake, I think we're gonna have to. Gamers. Remove TJL Nintendo's submission perms. Gamers. Any funding I will use to buy a fucking keychain, alright? That's what I'm gonna do, gamers. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do, gamers. That's what we'll do. 5 super chats and his perms are gone. He will never submit to my channel again. On the subject of actually playing games, I finally got Super Mario Bros. Wonder. So right now, it has to be $2. It has to be $2. It has to be a $2 one. It has to be a $2 one. All right. Get ripped off, nerd. There we go. Like that one. It has to be one of those ones. It has to be one of those ones. Thank you so much, though, Sylvian Emeralds. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Super Tap, as well. Demetrius told me to buy it and got it. Yeah? Okay, I'll get a Mayu Mini. I'll use the funds to get a Mayu Mini, chat, and I'll review on stream. How about that? On the subject of actually playing games, I finally got back Super Mario Bros. Wonder. So I feel like I'm going back and forth between playing that and the Wii edition of Metro Prime 2. Get them, gamers. Kill them. MP2, because I'm finally re-experiencing the Prime games along with the full... I need to do this as well. I need to get this as well, gamers. I need to do it. Everyone wants to see this guy dead. Everyone wants to see this fella dead. Oh my god. Everyone wants to see this fucking guy dead. I actually haven't broke the stranglehold of social media and deleted my accounts months ago. I've actually started playing more games. I've never been so disappointed with modern gaming. I started playing old game again. It's funny how relevant this video is. Actually in the middle of my Half-Life 2 again, which I first played it new when I was 13, but a great example of old games on automatically bad games. Bad games are bad games. Gamers, he's dead. Gamers, you wanted it, and it happened, gamers. You wanted it, and it happened. TJL, live perm removal, chat. Live perm removal. Gamers, here it is. TJL and Nintendo. Send messages. Banned. Cooked. He will never submit in the Discord ever again because he didn't even watch the first 2 seconds. He fell for it. In all fairness, though, he did show us a video that was great. So maybe we owe a little bit to him, but he didn't even watch it. He didn't even watch it. Exactly. Banned. You will never submit again. And then later in the Discord, he's gonna go, what? Someone clip this so we can send it to him. And later he's gonna go, what happened, Moresty? Why am I banned? We know what's happened, okay? We know what happened to you, okay? You got cooked. You got hooked and cooked in the DMs, broski. A good on kind of social media. Feeling better for it? Half-Life 2 and the episodes are awesome games. I need to play those. What's better, Doom 2 or Doom Scrolling? First, thank you and welcome. Even playing a modded version of the Chasm where you fall down and land downtown with a Wii remote and nunchuck is better for your mental health than Doom Scrolling. Fucking real. He's replying to like every comment as well. Fucking A. Clever, balanced, logical, well-presented, charming English charisma. Subscribe. Same! I agree. He's English, therefore. He's not a fucking filthy American. I've had enough of you Americans lately. We need some good old-fashioned English media. Okay? Good old-fashioned English media. I'll show you my Prime Trilogy with my collection. Listen, I'll send it back. Let me just borrow it. Listen, very cheap. I'll pay the postage. Just let me borrow it and I'll give it back to you when I'm done with it. I just want to play Prime 2 with a fucking proper controller. Honestly. I love how I annoyed your cat looked in the beginning of the video. Fucking real, honestly. Fucking real. Eloquently spoken, honestly, you're far too nice. Anyone has a copy of Zool, definitely has I Love Video Games bona fide. Zool? Ooh, I'm not familiar with Zool personally. I know it sounds strange, but there's plenty of retro consoles to make new games for. The benefit is that you could just make a game and you don't have to worry about DLC or anything nonsense modern game have. You should also have to worry about installing anything as it takes forever. Honestly, it's one of those things. Listen, I've learned to accept it, but I fucking hate when you download it, when you buy a new game and it's like, oh, updating. Why don't you work out the box? I remember a time where games worked out the box. You know what I mean? I remember. Fuck. Oh, man. Funny that the answer or why does X suck so much nowadays is often not even either capitalism or something intrinsically linked to capitalism. But capitalism. And it's funny that the video comes out at the exact moment I'm actively playing more games because I just got my Switch 2 and I've been buying a lot of new games. Mostly Switch 1 thanks to backwards compatibility. The only AAA of the bunch being Zelda TOTK. I mean, feeling better for it, actually. You know, good job, Default Dan. Good job. Yeah, I mean, pretty much how I feel about capitalism, but how much the world and how much of it is my perspective is for the viewer to decide. Oh my god. He hates capitalism. He hates capitalism too. Oh my god. Are we talking about modern gaming in general, or just the popular ones? Because if I can recall back to the Atari, there have been plenty of games with no soul and nothing more gloried or not so gloried. This person did watch the video chat. But he still replied, I don't think this person watched the video. Otherwise, the winner's then. You mean modern American gaming? Everything out of Asia. Fucking embarrassing. Actually, yeah, fair point. No! He's a weeb! Richard's he's a weeb! You should have laughed at him! He's a fucking disgusting weirdo! We used to bully people for this. Back in the filthy Franco era. We used to get rid of people like this. But no, he's too nice. You know what? He's too nice. I give it to him. I'll downvote this, but I'll vote yours, okay? What I see on social media today is someone who just agreed with my political opinion and said I look like a pedophile. I don't know. Do you? I don't pay him no mind. Elon's always just trying to be edgy. Fucking hey! Even in the comments, he's got singers. That's funny. I like this guy. I fucking love this guy. I'm gonna have to up my membership tier. Fucking zinged. He got zinged. Listen, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it on another retro server W. Fucking listen. Is this one of the best videos we'll see this year, chat? Hey! Take notes. Take notes, Take notes, Toxic Pyro. That's how you go on a tangent and then bring it back to make a fucking amazing video, huh? That's how you do it, gamers. This is why he's the GOAT. This is how you go on, this is how you start off with something not to do with the video, and you bring it around town. Fucking Bill. Absolute Billama. Amazing stuff. Good lord. Guys, go subscribe. Are we on 5.6 yet? If we're not on 5.6, the stream doesn't continue. 5.62, baby! Consider me, Mr. Retro Sofa, a big fan of your work. I will also be subscribing on my browsing channel as well, just to make sure. I'll do that right now, actually. I'll do that right now so I don't forget.
Hi, I'm Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
I freaking love it.
Thank you, Bill. You're going to hear hi, I'm Bill again, because I'm going to sign back into Sir Moresty. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no more hi, Bill. Okay, neat. Either way, amazing video. And this is going to be another Moresty Classic game. It's another Moresty Classic. And we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there, chat. Fantastic.